Welcome to our channel. Today we're taking you on a journey through the City of Light, Paris. Get ready to explore 10 of the most stunning spots this magical city has to offer. From iconic landmarks to world-class museums and charming neighborhoods, Paris has something for everyone. Whether you're a history buff, an art enthusiast, a foodie, or simply looking for a romantic getaway, Paris will leave you breathless. So grab your baguette, put on your beret, just kidding unless you want to, and let's dive into the heart of Paris. Number 1. Eiffel Tower. Our first stop takes us to the quintessential symbol of Paris, the Eiffel Tower. Now I know what you might be thinking, cliché, right? But trust me, there's a reason this iron giant draws millions of visitors each year. It's not just a pretty face. Built in 1889 for the World's Fair, it celebrated industrial progress. Imagine the audacity of erecting this 1,000-foot-tall iron structure in Paris. Initially people thought it was an eyesore, but it became a sensation. Today it's an icon of architectural ingenuity and human innovation. And the views? Oh la la! From the observation decks you can see all of Paris spread out before you. The Seine River, grand boulevards, charming rooftops. It's unforgettable. Visit the Eiffel Tower both day and night. Daytime offers postcard-perfect panoramic views. At night the tower is illuminated with thousands of twinkling lights. Have a glass of wine or a café au lait at the tower's restaurant. Embrace the moment, soak in the atmosphere, and enjoy the view. Pack a picnic basket and find a spot on the Champ de Mars. Enjoy your meal with the Iron Lady as your backdrop. Pro tip, purchase your tickets online in advance. Feeling adventurous? Climb the stairs to the first or second level. It's a workout, but the views are worth every step. As you stand there, remember you're on a piece of history. And in that moment you might just fall a little bit in love with Paris. Number 2. Louvre Museum. Our next stop takes us from towering heights to artistic treasures, because no trip to Paris is complete without a visit to the Louvre Museum. This sprawling palace, once home to French kings, now houses one of the world's most impressive art collections, boasting masterpieces from antiquity to the 19th century. Now, I know what you're thinking. The Louvre? Isn't that where the Mona Lisa is? And you're right, it is. But the Louvre is so much more than just one painting, even if it is a very famous one. Of course, you can't miss Leonardo da Vinci's enigmatic masterpiece. Her smile, her gaze, the sheer technical brilliance of the painting. It's no wonder people flock from all corners of the globe to catch a glimpse of her. But don't let the crowds deter you. Take your time, observe the details, and let yourself get lost in the mystery of the Mona Lisa. It's a moment you'll want to savor. Just a stone's throw from Mona Lisa's enigmatic smile, you'll encounter another iconic figure, the Venus de Milo. This ancient Greek statue, with her flowing drapery and timeless beauty, is a testament to the enduring power of classical art. As you wander through the Louvre's grand halls and galleries, you'll encounter masterpieces by Michelangelo, Raphael, Rembrandt, Caravaggio, and countless other artistic giants. It's a whirlwind tour of art history, a feast for the eyes and a reminder of the power of human creativity. But let's be honest, the Louvre can be overwhelming, even for seasoned museum goers. It's massive, it's crowded, and it's easy to get lost in the labyrinthine halls. My advice? Don't try to see everything. Instead, pick a few must-see works of art, map out your route, and take your time. Focus on the pieces that speak to you, and don't be afraid to sit down, take a break, and simply absorb the atmosphere. And if you're feeling lost, just ask one of the museum staff for directions. They're used to it, trust me. Number 3. Notre Dame Cathedral. From the artistic grandeur of the Louvre, we journey now to the spiritual heart of Paris, the Notre Dame Cathedral. This masterpiece of Gothic architecture has stood on the Île de la Cité, a small island in the Seine River, for over 850 years, witnessing centuries of history, revolution, and the changing tides of Parisian life. Even if you're not religiously inclined, stepping inside Notre Dame is an awe-inspiring experience. The soaring ceilings, the intricate stained glass windows, the sense of peace and tranquility that permeates the air, it's enough to make even the most skeptical traveler feel a sense of wonder. Take a moment to admire the intricate facade, adorned with sculptures of biblical figures and grotesque gargoyles. Each element tells a story, reflecting the beliefs and artistry of the medieval world. As you step inside, be sure to look up at the magnificent rose windows, kaleidoscopes of colored glass that bathe the interior in an ethereal glow. These windows, some dating back to the 13th century, depict scenes from the Bible and are a testament to the artistry of their creators. And don't forget to light a candle, say a prayer, or simply take a moment of quiet reflection. In the heart of this bustling city, Notre Dame offers a sanctuary, a place to connect with something larger than ourselves. While the tragic fire of 2019 deeply saddened the world, the spirit of Notre Dame lives on. The outpouring of support for its reconstruction is a testament to the cathedral's enduring significance, not just for Paris, but for all of humanity. As you stand on the steps of Notre Dame, gazing out at the city around you, remember that you're standing on sacred ground, a place where history, faith, and architecture intertwine. Pro tip: for a truly unforgettable experience, attend a mass or a concert at Notre Dame. The acoustics are incredible, and the music reverberating through the cathedral is sure to send shivers down your spine. Number 4. Montmartre. From the grandeur of Notre Dame, we're off to explore a different side of Paris. The charming, bohemian neighborhood of Montmartre. Perched atop a hill overlooking the city, Montmartre feels like a world away from the hustle and bustle below. This historic neighborhood was once a haven for artists, writers, and musicians, drawn to its cheap rents, inspiring views, and unconventional atmosphere. Today, Montmartre retains its artistic spirit, with street artists showcasing their talents in Place du Tertre and cozy cafes echoing with the sounds of live music. As you wander through the cobblestone streets, lined with charming shops, art galleries, and quaint cafes, you'll feel as if you've stepped back in time. This is a place to slow down, savor the moment, and let yourself get lost in the bohemian ambiance. No visit to Montmartre is complete without a stop at the Sacré-Cœur Basilica, a stunning white-domed church that sits atop the highest point in Paris. The view from the top is simply breathtaking, offering a panoramic vista of the city that stretches for miles. Inside, the basilica is just as impressive, with its intricate mosaics, soaring ceilings, and peaceful atmosphere. Take a moment to light a candle, say a prayer, or simply soak in the serenity of this sacred space. As you explore Montmartre, be sure to keep an eye out for the iconic windmills that once dotted the hillside. These windmills, immortalized in countless paintings and films, are a reminder of Montmartre's rural past, when it was a village outside the city walls. And don't forget to indulge in a sweet treat at one of Montmartre's many bakeries or patisseries. This is the perfect place to savor a flaky croissant, a delicate macaron, or a decadent chocolate eclair. As the sun begins to set, find a spot in a cafe overlooking the city and watch as Paris transforms into a twinkling sea of lights. It's a magical experience, one that captures the essence of Montmartre's romantic charm. Number 5. Champs-Élysées and Arc de Triomphe. Our final stop takes us to the grandest boulevard in Paris, the Champs-Élysées. This iconic avenue, stretching from the Place de la Concorde to the Arc de Triomphe, is a feast for the senses. A whirlwind of luxury boutiques, grand cafes, and Parisian sophistication. As you stroll along the Champs-Élysées, you'll be surrounded by the who's who of the fashion world. Chanel, Dior, Louis Vuitton, you name it, it's here. Even if you're not in the mood for a shopping spree, window shopping along the Champs-Élysées is an experience in itself. But the Champs-Élysées is more than just a shopping destination. It's a place to see and be seen. A place to enjoy a leisurely coffee at a sidewalk cafe, or simply soak in the vibrant energy of Parisian life. As you approach the western end of the Champs-Élysées, you'll be greeted by the majestic Arc de Triomphe, standing proudly in the center of Place Charles de Gaulle. This iconic monument, commissioned by Napoleon Bonaparte to commemorate his military victories, is a symbol of French national pride and a must-see for any visitor to Paris. Take a moment to admire the intricate carvings that adorn the arch, depicting scenes of battle and victory, and be sure to climb to the top of the arch for breathtaking panoramic views of the city. From this vantage point, you can trace the path of the Champs-Élysées, see the Eiffel Tower in the distance, and appreciate the grandeur of Paris's urban design. As you stand there gazing out at the City of Lights, you can't help but feel a sense of awe and wonder. Paris, with its history, its beauty, its vibrant energy, has a way of captivating the heart and leaving a lasting impression on the soul. Pro tip: for a truly memorable experience, visit the Arc de Triomphe at night when it's illuminated against the dark sky. The effect is simply magical. Number 6. Luxembourg Gardens. Our first stop takes us to the heart of Paris, to the Luxembourg Gardens. Nestled in the 6th arrondissement, This sprawling green space is a beloved retreat for both locals and tourists alike. It's a place where history, nature, and art converge to create a truly magical experience. Now, these aren't your average city park. The Luxembourg Gardens are a testament to French landscaping artistry, meticulously designed to offer a serene escape from the urban hustle. The gardens span over 23 hectares, providing ample space for a variety of activities and quiet contemplation. Imagine this: perfectly manicured lawns, vibrant flower beds bursting with color, and elegant fountains that seem to whisper tales of Paris's romantic past. The gardens are a living canvas, changing with the seasons, each visit offering a new palette of colors and scents. Take a stroll along the tree-lined paths, find a shady spot to relax by the pond, or simply soak up the ambiance of this Parisian paradise. The pathways are lined with chestnut trees, providing a cool, shaded retreat during the warmer months. It's a perfect place to unwind, read a book, or people watch. The Luxembourg Gardens are a feast for the senses, a place where you can escape the hustle and bustle and simply breathe. As the sun sets, the gardens take on a golden hue, casting a magical glow over the landscape. It's a moment of tranquility that feels almost otherworldly. As you wander through the gardens, you'll notice statues of French queens and noblewomen, each with their own story to tell. These statues are part of the garden's rich history, offering a glimpse into France's regal past. They stand as silent sentinels, adding a touch of elegance and grandeur to the surroundings. And keep an eye out for the Medici Fountain, a masterpiece of Renaissance architecture that's tucked away in a secluded corner of the park. This stunning fountain, with its intricate carvings and serene water features, is a favorite spot for photographers and romantics alike. It's a place where you can lose yourself in the beauty of the moment. One of the things I love most about the Luxembourg Gardens is their versatility. Whether you're an art lover, a history buff, or simply someone looking for a peaceful retreat, the gardens have something to offer. The open lawns are perfect for picnics, while the winding paths are ideal for a leisurely bike ride. Whether you're in the mood for a picnic lunch, a leisurely bike ride, or just a quiet moment of reflection, this park has something for everyone. The Luxembourg Gardens are more than just a park, they are a sanctuary, a place where you can reconnect with nature, history, and yourself. So, take your time, explore every corner, and let the magic of this Parisian oasis envelop you. Number 7. Palace of Versailles. Just a short hop from the heart of Paris, a city known for its romance, art, and history, lies a place that embodies the grandeur and opulence of the French monarchy, the Palace of Versailles. This iconic palace stands as a testament to the lavish lifestyle and immense power of the French kings. Now hold on to your hats, because this place is truly fit for a king, or should I say, a sun king. Louis XIV, known as the Sun King, transformed this former hunting lodge into the epitome of royal extravagance. As you approach the palace, you'll be struck by its sheer scale and magnificence. The sprawling estate covers over 2,000 acres, and the palace itself boasts more than 700 rooms. The golden gates gleam in the sunlight, inviting you to step into a world of extravagance and history. These gates are not just an entrance, but a symbol of the wealth and power that once resided here. Inside the palace, prepare to be dazzled by the Hall of Mirrors, a masterpiece of Baroque architecture that stretches for over 240 feet. This grand hall was the setting for many significant events, including the signing of the Treaty of Versailles in 1919. Imagine sunlight streaming through hundreds of windows, reflecting off the shimmering mirrors and illuminating the gilded walls. The effect is nothing short of magical, creating an atmosphere of opulence and splendor. It's a sight that will take your breath away. Visitors from around the world come to marvel at this architectural wonder, and it's easy to see why. But the palace is just the beginning. The true beauty of Versailles extends beyond its walls. Step outside into the gardens of Versailles, and you'll enter a world of perfectly manicured lawns, sparkling fountains, and hidden groves. Designed by the famous landscape architect André Lenotre, these gardens are a masterpiece in their own right. It's easy to imagine French royalty strolling through these gardens, lost in conversation and intrigue. The gardens were a place of leisure and politics, where alliances were formed and secrets were whispered. Don't miss the Grand Trianon, a pink marble palace that served as a private retreat for Louis XIV. This smaller palace offered a more intimate setting away from the formalities of court life. And be sure to take a boat ride on the Grand Canal, where you can imagine yourself as a guest at one of the lavish parties hosted by the Sun King himself. The canal, stretching over a mile, was often the site of grand spectacles and nautical displays. Lastly, don't forget to visit Marie Antoinette's hamlet, a rustic retreat built for the Queen to escape the rigors of court life. This charming village, complete with a farmhouse and a mill, offers a glimpse into the more personal side of royal life. As the sun sets over Versailles, casting a golden glow over the palace and gardens, it's easy to see why this place remains one of the most visited and admired landmarks in the world. The Palace of Versailles is not just a monument to the past, but a living testament to the enduring allure of French royalty. We hope you enjoyed this glimpse into the world of French royalty. Until next time, au revoir. Number 8. Seine River. Chapter 3, Seine River, the soul of Paris. There's no better way to experience the romance and charm of Paris than from the Seine River. This river, which has been the lifeblood of the city for centuries, offers a unique vantage point from which to appreciate the beauty and history of Paris. Whether you're a first-time visitor or a seasoned traveler, a cruise along the Seine is an experience that will stay with you forever. As you glide along the water, the city unfolds before you like a living postcard. The majestic buildings, the bustling streets, and the serene parks all come together to create a tapestry of sights and sounds that is uniquely Parisian. The river itself seems to tell a story, whispering secrets of the past as you drift along its gentle currents. The gentle rocking of the boat, the sound of the water lapping against the hull, and the sight of Paris's iconic landmarks reflected in the water create an ambiance that's both magical and unforgettable. As the sun sets and the city lights begin to twinkle, the Seine transforms into a shimmering ribbon of light, casting a spell over all who travel its waters. As you cruise along the Seine, you'll pass beneath historic bridges, each with its own story to tell. These bridges are not just functional structures, they are works of art, each one a testament to the city's rich architectural heritage. From the elegant arches of the Pont Neuf to the intricate designs of the Pont des Arts, these bridges are as much a part of Paris's identity as the river itself. Keep an eye out for the ornate Pont Alexandre III, a symbol of Franco-Russian friendship. This bridge, with its gilded statues and elaborate decorations, is one of the most beautiful in Paris. It stands as a reminder of the city's long history of cultural exchange and international diplomacy. And of course, no cruise along the Seine would be complete without a view of the iconic Eiffel Tower, which seems to pierce the sky in the distance. This towering structure, a symbol of Paris and of France itself, is even more breathtaking when seen from the water. As you approach it, you'll feel a sense of awe and wonder that is hard to put into words. One of the things I love most about a Seine River cruise is that it offers a unique perspective on the city. From the water, you can see Paris in a way that is impossible from the streets. The river provides a different angle, a new way of looking at familiar landmarks and discovering new ones. You'll see familiar landmarks from a new angle, gaining a deeper appreciation for their beauty and significance. The Eiffel Tower, Notre Dame Cathedral, the Louvre, all these iconic sites take on a new dimension when viewed from the Seine, and you'll discover hidden corners of Paris that you might never have found on foot. The river winds its way through the heart of the city, revealing secret gardens, quiet courtyards, and charming neighborhoods that are off the beaten path. These hidden gems are what make a Seine River cruise truly special, offering a glimpse into the soul of Paris that few visitors ever get to see. Number 9. Musée d'Orsay. Chapter 4, Musée d'Orsay, a masterpiece of Impressionism, calling all art lovers. Our next stop takes us to the Musée d'Orsay, home to one of the world's finest collections of Impressionist and Post-Impressionist art. Housed in a former train station, the museum itself is a work of art. The grand hall, with its soaring ceilings and ornate clock, is a sight to behold. But the real treasures lie within the museum's galleries. Prepare to be captivated by masterpieces from artists like Monet, Renoir, Degas, and Van Gogh. Lose yourself in the vibrant colors of Monet's water lilies, marvel at the delicate brushstrokes of Renoir's dance scenes, and feel the raw emotion of Van Gogh's self-portraits. The Musée d'Orsay is a place where you can immerse yourself in the beauty and innovation of Impressionism, a movement that revolutionized the art world. Number 10. Le Marais. Chapter 5. Le Marais, where history meets hip. Our final stop takes us to Le Marais, one of Paris's most charming and historic neighborhoods. This is a place where narrow cobblestone streets wind their way past medieval mansions, trendy boutiques, and hidden courtyards. As you wander through Le Marais, you'll feel a sense of history all around you. This was once the aristocratic heart of Paris, and many of the grand mansions have been beautifully preserved. but Le Marais is also a vibrant and modern neighborhood, home to some of Paris's best shopping, dining, and nightlife. Step inside one of the many art galleries that line the streets, browse the racks of vintage clothing stores, or enjoy a delicious meal at one of the neighborhood's many cafes and restaurants. Outro au revoir from Paris. Thanks for joining us on this tour of Paris's most stunning spots. From the tranquil beauty of the Luxembourg Gardens to the grandeur of the Palace of Versailles, from the romance of a Seine River cruise to the artistic treasures of the Musée d'Orsay and the historic charm of Le Marais, Paris has something to offer every traveler. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more travel adventures. Au revoir.